What up, though? Welcome to the TAGT show. I'm your host, Mr. Slate, and I want to thank you for tuning in for WFLNT Radio, channel 810.5. That's right, y'all. It's about that time for some headline news. I want you to sit back, grab you a glass of wine or a sip of cognac, and relax. You had a long, hard day, and there's a lot going on out here, so let's get into it. Mr. Slate checking in with y'all. Today is May 31st, 2020. It is 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm located here in Florida, somewhere. I don't know where I'm at. I'm at a rest stop right now, shut down. I got an early pickup in the morning. We're going to grab that and we're going to head and drop that off in the southern part of Georgia, dropping that trailer, and then we bobtailing to the house. I've been watching the news, and things are getting a little bit out of hand. So I think I need to go home and kind of just chill and wait and see what transpired. But let's get the show rolling, y'all. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe buttons, your bells, your whistles, your stars, everything. I need you to subscribe, support. Yes, indeed. This is WFLNT Radio, channel 810.5. This is the TAGT show, y'all, and I want to welcome y'all. So don't forget to hit us up on Apple Podcasts, Speaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Deezer, and we just got a new podcast platform that we submitted to as well. GeoSavin, I guess that's how you would say it. It's GeoSavin, JIOSAAVN. So check that out, y'all. Check that out. But man, contacts. Hit us on the hotline, y'all, for shout outs, suggestions, like even birthday wishes, anything. 810-553-6592. That's 810-553-6592. Also hit us on the email at mrslate810@gmail.com. That's mrslate810@gmail.com. You know, you can find us on Twitter, Mr._Slate810. That's at Twitter. Hit us up there. Also, you know, already know we on Facebook, The TAGT Show. That's Facebook, The TAGT Show. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's been a crazy week. I mean, this whole last 3 to 4 months has been crazy, y'all. You know, it's crazy. But I'm one thing I am happy for, that people, it seemed like by us being quarantined at home, everybody had time to really sit and think and reflect, and to see everything that's going on, especially with the situation in Brunswick, Georgia, with Ahmaud Arbery being murdered. Then you have George Floyd, and there's others, man. And people are sitting at home and really looking at this. And I'm starting to see videos of people of different races besides the African American community are starting to see and understand what we've been saying for years. Like, this has been going on for years, and it's only getting worse. And it's to the point where we are so tired. We tired. We're just tired having to look on TV every other day to see African American brother or sister being slain by somebody with a badge on. And, you know, you have kids. I worry about, my kids are young. I have a 20-year-old son. I have a 15-year-old daughter, 13-year-old son, and then 11-year-old baby girl. And I'm scared for them. For them, my daughter, 15, is finna get her license. My son is 20. Like, that could easily be one of our kids. Easily. Because these cops out here are ridiculous. And I'm not going to say all cops, but from what I see, I just don't mess with them all. I just don't mess with them. You know what I mean? Law enforcement, I don't mess with them. I don't mess with them. I mean, if you come up respectful and, you give off good vibes, you get good vibes back. But you come up with your chest poked out and you yelling and you grabbing your firearm, at that point, I just shut down. And we have to start knowing our rights before our rights are kicked out of the window. Because if you look at everything, that's what it's coming to. That is what it's coming to. That's what they want. They want us to throw bricks. They want us to set things on fire. They want us to start shooting back at the police. They want us to start doing these things so they can impose martial law or shutdown of some sort where they can just totally take control. Totally. They want total control. They want to turn this into like some communist country to where you have to show your papers when asked. You have to show your license when asked. Because right now you have a right. You have rights. If you haven't been suspected of any crime whatsoever, and someone in certain states now, you need to know the laws of your state. But I know in Georgia, you cannot just walk up on me and ask me for my ID. You can't just pull me over and ask me for my ID. Now, you can pull your firearm or threaten to tase me and all this, but then I'm doing it under duress. But legally, I don't have to show you anything unless you suspect me of some type of crime. They want to do away with all that. But I'm glad other races are starting to see what we see. Everybody had time to sit at home. And I'm pretty sure these people that are rising up now and saying that they understand now, they're seeing through a different lens, because at first they were blind. They didn't believe it, but now they do. It's on your TV. You've seen it. You've seen it in Brunswick, Georgia. Now you've seen it in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, and these are just the few. And I always like to remind people, what about the situations that were not caught on tape, and these cops got off scot-free? What about the situations that happens in the backwoods or back roads that nobody knows about? It happens, and it's continuing to happen, and people are tired. That's where all of this looting and rioting is coming from, because when you get upset and you just, and it's a lot of pressure in the country right now. And I'm sure everybody heard pressure bust pipes. And the pressure right now is at an atomic level. But like I said, they want to set this up. So we have to be very, very careful, y'all. We got to be careful. They got agents out there that are starting these riots. They got agents that are starting to bust a window so everybody else can fall in and follow it. So that agent will set something on fire or throw a rock through a window of a shop or a police car, and then when everybody else starts joining in, that guy runs off. He runs off. He hit a few corners, get in the van. Boom, he done did his job. On to the next. It sounds crazy, but these are the things that they do. These are the things that they do. And I even heard rumors that they're setting piles of rocks, sticks, bricks, easy access for the protesters to grab. So while everybody's in the house, curfew, everybody's in the house, they're setting things up for you. So when you walk past and you're chanting and you upset and you see a pile of rocks and sticks or bricks, you're going to go for it. So we have to be very, very careful, y'all. So I just want to read a little bit over this New York Times article. May 31st, 2020, this was published. The title is George Floyd's Protests Live Updates. Demonstrations resumes as mayors calls for peace, not patience. They're calling for peace, man, but we're past that. We're past that. Like, how can we be peaceful with an entity that is not peaceful against us? I was just watching a video in Dallas where they were peacefully protesting. They were chanting, and it was all nationalities out there. Peaceful protest. This armored police vehicle pulled up. This guy, police officer, jumps out, made a beeline straight for the front of the crowd and just started busting shots off in the crowd of plastic bullets. He just started busting shots in the crowd. Nobody threw bricks, nobody threw rocks, nobody threw sticks. It was peaceful, and he just jumped out and started busting in the crowd. They want to provoke us to start fighting back. And to be honest with you, if they keep going that route, they're going to get what they asked for. They really are. And these police officers that are so freaking brainwashed where you can't even see what's going on because all you thinking is, I'm in charge, I'm in control. You know, they teach this type of stuff. This is the mentality of somebody with a badge that has just lost it. For him to do that, you couldn't talk to me and tell me to do that, order me to do that, and that would just sound right to me. For what? They peaceful. Why would I jump out and start busting shots in a peaceful crowd? It's crazy. Then you got this guy in a tanker truck in Minneapolis. I don't know what the heck he had going on in his head, but he proceeds to barrel through thousands of protesters. Luckily, you know, far as I know, nobody was hurt. But he did get caught. He was arrested, you know, so I hope they find out what the heck was going on. You know, I don't know why you would do that unless you just, I don't know, a frustrated driver. That just sounds a little off to me. But these are the type of things that these agents do. I'm not saying that he's an agent. I'm not saying that, but it damn sure fits the profile of what they would have one of those agents do. Do your research on them. It's every protest, every riot that happened, they done planted them people in there to escalate the situation. So definitely keep your eyes open. I'm glad there's way more people woke and hip to all the little tricks and nasty little things that they do out here to set us up. It looks like they took the president down into a bunker because, in Washington, D.C., man, they was cutting up, man. They was trying to get off in the White House. They was definitely trying to get off in the White House. And they had to whisk them away. Y'all know this is the first time many local leaders have simultaneously issued such orders